We are at the airport right now getting ready to head to Miami for this weekend. We have Calvin, we have Sabrina, and we have all of our favorites. Miss Jumba. Mrs. Jumba. Kevin's actually not here and he wasn't gonna come with us. What? Mrs. Jumba? That's the thing. I told them that when they see Alicia in Florida, don't ignore her. Be sure to say, hello, Alicia. It's good to see you.
No, not Alicia. Mrs.
No,
Jumba.
Mrs. Jumba. You'll notice that Mr. Jumba ain't here. I don't know why we didn't include him. I think Alicia told us that Kevin was busy, so we didn't bring Kevin on this trip. But I just super last minute booked Kevin a flight to Miami tonight, red eye. So Kevin's actually gonna be joining us in the morning and he's gonna be filming the videos for us while we're gone. So this video is gonna be a travel vlog. I normally don't film travel vlogs, but I'm really trying to stay up to date with the daily vlog. And because today's gonna be pretty boring because we're just traveling, on Instagram I asked you guys to ask me questions and whatnot. So I'm gonna answer questions that I've been avoiding to have answered. So hopefully you guys ask some pretty good questions and we'll see what you guys come up with today. Alright, so as promised, I'm gonna be answering some of the questions that you guys asked on Instagram. Cal, do you wanna man the cam for me? First flight was a success. 2.5 hours, not that bad. Slept for the first hour and woke up to some nice water because they delivered water while I was asleep. Very generous of them. Shout out to Southwest. If you wanna sponsor this video, you
Stop right there.
We're getting this question a lot. Everyone's always asking when are we gonna come to Canada. We've never gone to Canada like publicly and like announced it. We need to. I don't know if you own and run a big event or a car show in Canada, why aren't you reaching out to us? Let's go to Canada, Cal. Let's get some syrup. Somebody asked wide body in the 458. I haven't actually talked about this in quite a long time.
Oh yeah, you're right.
This is one of those questions I've been kind of avoiding because I don't know what I want to do quite yet. When we went to Japan, put my name on the list to get the Liberty Walk kit. But the Liberty Walk kit, when we were in Japan, was still a prototype kit. They didn't know when it was going to be released. They didn't have a real guess as to when people were going to be getting them once they got the money. And kind of where I've been since that, the car is 100% back to stock. It's a clean title. There's a lot of money to be made when and if I sell it, which I will sell it eventually. But that's not, how do I say? I don't know if I want to cut the value in half of the car to wide body it because I'm not fully in love with the version 2 kit. I almost love the version 1 kit more than the version 2. I don't know. Cal, what are your thoughts?
It's expensive. Devaluing it is not worth it if you're trying to sell it. I don't see the point in owning such an expensive car unless it's like personalized and you feel an attachment to it, but the cost of owning it I don't think is worth it to wide body it. My stamp is no. Shouldn't do it. Bad idea. But but the idea I would say is like it's if it were me and I really wanted this car, I would do it, right? But I don't see it.
That's fair.
Right.
So yeah, don't really know what's gonna happen quite yet. Think about it this way: we could sell the car for like $200,000 or more, and then buy a crashed Aventador or buy something like even higher up. So it's like keep it for longer, devalue it, or use the money and do something even crazier and more wild. I'm on the fence. I'd love to know your guys' thoughts down below.
I didn't see it that way. New car?
Yeah, like you could.
Or wide body. I say new car.
I know, I would agree. I would more so say do a new car.
New car.
The question more or less is, are you gonna sell one of the cars or what are you gonna do now that you have so many cars? Because as I've said multiple times before, I never wanted to own a million cars. It's kind of sucks to be honest because maintenance on all of them, insurance for all of them, making sure the cars just are working. It's amazing to have them, but to maintain them, we're not Sabrina just fell off her suitcase. We're not Jay Leno's garage. We don't have people maintaining all of our cars. I don't know. I've thought about selling the RX-7. I'm I can't see myself selling that. I can't sell my BRZ. The truck's just a utility. It's not really a tool, so I'd like to keep that. The Supra, I don't know, but one car will be getting sold eventually. Probably in the next couple months, we're gonna be letting a car go. I don't really want to say too much more about it at the moment. YouTuber by day, Instagram photographer by late afternoon.
by day still.
It's still by day, yes.
Smile harder. You left the brush on the floor. Pick it up. Don't throw it at me. Woo!
Shout out to always being in the middle seat. I'm always giving up the window seat for those who need it. Always tossing them up. We have one more flight to Miami. It's gonna be 2.5 more hours and we'll be there. We're gonna land at around midnight and then we have to wake up 6 hours from then to get ready for the show. What is so funny?
Oh, I'm just so ugly.
Sabrina wanted to do Q&A questions, but I didn't have any for her, so are there any questions you want to answer?
No, I wanted to answer the questions that they asked you and see how good I could do it. Whoa, this is a close-up that I do not need to see right now.
So I'm gonna be editing my video like,
wait, excuse me.
bumping elbows.
How are you gonna ask them if they have any questions for me when they're watching this? We would have already filmed it.
Were there any questions that you want to answer? Like, why haven't you been to vlogs in a while?
You're the one that films them. You should be asking yourself that question.
It's a good point.
Someone text Calvin and tell him you can come now.
My phone is
It's 2:10. Because of all the bad weather and all the rains and the storms, our flights got pushed back and everyone's flights got pushed back, so the airport was absolutely miserable. We have to wake up in 4 hours to get ready for the show, so we have no time to sleep. Luckily, I edited this video while I was on the plane, so I'm just gonna throw this all together, start uploading it, and get everything sorted so I don't have to do it in the morning. What do you have to say to the vlog to end it?
What do I have to say? I mean, we're here in Miami. We're gonna get lit. I heard there's 24-hour nightclubs. TJ, our show is at 8 and it's only 2 o'clock. We got this, dog.
All 4 of us are sharing this room. You guys were like, wait, why do I hear all the voices coming from the same room? Why do we have these budget cuts? These budget cuts shouldn't happen anymore.
I'm trying to be efficient, okay? And let me just, in my
I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching.
Picture of the hotel
Good night.
room.
Check out this premium condensation. As much as this is a good thing, we're gonna change it out. Here we have the new Tom's taillight. This is essentially Miley's new booty tube. Let's go install it.